We didn't speak as we pulled away. The only sound was the low hum of the engine, and the road stretching out into the dark ahead. Then she told me to look back. I turned toward the window, and froze. The second floor of our home was on fire. My home. Flames curled up the walls. The curtains I had stitched last winter were now melting into the window pane. And standing inside, framed by smoke and fire, was a man. Not running. Not shouting. Just standing there, still, watching us leave. It hadn't always been this way. Before the fire. Before the lies. Before the silence. There were mornings in the garden. Burnt toast and coffee. Laughing over silly things. Sharing one toothbrush, not because we couldn't afford more, but because we never thought we needed more. He was warmth once. Charm in its finest disguise. He could say the gentlest things while quietly breaking pieces of me. I married because I thought it was love. He married to own something. And for too long, I confused the two. My sister May never did. She always saw through him. You've changed, she'd tell me. You walk like you're stepping on something fragile and pretending it doesn't hurt. I'd laugh and shrug it off. That's what love is, right? It changes you. But love didn't change me. Gaslighting did. The isolation. The subtle bruises. The passwords that kept changing. The missing money. And how he looked at May when he thought I wasn't looking. The betrayal wasn't sudden. It crept in slow, like mold beneath paint. It started small. My phone always out of place. Then my diary vanished, and when it reappeared, some pages were gone. May stopped visiting. I asked her why. She didn't answer. She just stared at me like I was someone else. One night, I found him watching old videos of May on our TV. He didn't hide it. Didn't even flinch. Just looked at me and said, "Your sister used to be fun." I said nothing. But something inside me snapped. Not a loud break. More like a quiet shift in something mechanical. Something final. That night I didn't cry. I didn't argue. I didn't sleep. I started planning. For the next 3 weeks, I was everything he wanted me to be. Polite. Smiling. Obedient. But every second, I was watching, learning. Memorizing his passwords, noting his habits. He had a secret phone, one he thought I'd never discover. I found it in his sock drawer. The messages were awful. Not just to women, but to men, strangers. But one thread stopped everything inside me. A man named Cal. "She'll sign the house over by April," the message read. "Then it's just an accident. Gas leak. Fire. You get your cut." He was planning to kill me. I put the phone back exactly how I found it. Then I called May. It had been months. She didn't even say hello. She just whispered, "Say when." Revenge wasn't explosive. It was graceful. I slipped the burner phone into my purse. Took screenshots. Sent them to May. She had connections. Always had. I never asked who. I didn't need to. She built a trail. Purchases, calls, messages, all perfectly placed. I moved our money into a private trust. Quietly transferred the house into my name, using his old lawyer, the same one he used to cheat with. Coincidentally, she owed May a favor. Everything was clean. Legal. Invisible. We waited. Tonight, he thought I was out buying groceries. He believed the gas leak he rigged would be slow, deadly. He assumed the forged insurance policy would pay off. He thought he'd win. He was wrong. The gas had been shut off hours ago. There would be no explosion. No payout. Only arson. Only jail. Every trace of evidence, his fingerprints on the fake gas can, the text messages, would point directly to him. May didn't speak until we were an hour away. "He won't die," she said. "That's the plan," I answered. "Death is quick. Prison drags." 3 weeks later, I sat quietly at the back of the courtroom as they cuffed him. No tears. No pleading. Just that same crooked smile, like he still had some trick left. But then he saw May sitting beside me. Her fingers laced in mine. And that smile cracked, just slightly. It was enough. I live quietly now. Different town. Different name. Some nights, I still see burning curtains in my dreams. But they don't scare me anymore. I'm not afraid of him. Not afraid of silence. Not even afraid of myself. I don't forgive him. I never will. But I do thank him for showing me how to vanish and how to rise.